3 here, and listen, this is part 2 because I didn't want to end on that. It's you gotta just, like me growing up, there was a lot of evils, like with street fights and, in the hockey games and whatnot, and like at home with a brother that was so close in age with me, and it was like there was a lot of, you want to call it abuse, it was fighting to me, and that's what it is sometimes. So it's like you find darkness when people are doing that to you, and I know exactly how that feels. I really do, because I got tormented a lot. But I also turned around, and I remember when I was a kid, I was a bully sometimes, but I would get bullied like by my brother or somebody else that was older than me, in that network of people, and then you would almost go do it to someone else because that's what they taught you, But I remember we used to have street fights and, circle up and, 2 people would get shoved in the middle and see who could survive. I'm sure they still do that in some places nowadays, But, I think this world's a little too critical on violence sometimes, And, I mean, you go to some junior freaking low-level hockey junior game, yeah, you're going to see some bullshit, something like that, So I me and one follow, we're going to be doing a sports talk coming up next week on Wednesday. So look for that.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto West Franklin Street.
Yeah. So what it was, I was rudely GPSed. But yeah, we're going to talk about sports and do like 3-minute segments. So look forward to that next Wednesday. And trying to look at where I'm going.
Take the second left onto West Franklin Street.
That's Drive Talk. You get to, that is my GPS. Sounds like most people's probably, But, you just...
Continue for 1 mile.
All right, thank you. I remember the days when we had to look at the maps and stuff, and, we had a map for a different area and everything like that, because when I grew up, I did a lot of cable work, and we went around and upgraded systems and, whatever, in buildings and, on poles and stuff like that. So, it was fun. You got out there, beat the streets a little bit, made some decent money. So, I was proud of myself. I thought I did a hell of a job back then.